This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Let's get right into your top local stories. A tragic investigation is underway right now in a San Carlos neighborhood. After a driver hit 3 kids walking to school this morning, police now say all 3 kids are siblings. Tragically, one of them has died. This happened just before 7 a.m. The kids were crossing the street when a driver was traveling east on Jackson Drive and hit the 3 12-year-olds, 1 boy, 2 girls. They were taken to Rady Children's Hospital. One of the children died. Another has fractures. The other has minor injuries. SDPD says alcohol, drugs, or speed are not believed to be factors in this incident. The driver is cooperating with police. He is not under arrest at this time. We'll have the latest on NBC7.com and, of course, this afternoon on the news at 4. Backlash continues after a celebration at Camp Pendleton marking 250 years of the Marine Corps. CHP says a piece of metal shrapnel fell out of the sky during the military drills and damaged a patrol car in Vice President J.D. Vance's security detail. Reports say an artillery round exploded prematurely over the freeway. A CHP officer heard what sounded like pebbles falling on his motorcycle. Fortunately, no one was hurt. The CHP is recommending a review of communications and coordination between federal and local governments for future live fire events over freeways and other infrastructure. Because of those safety concerns, Governor Gavin Newsom ordered part of the 5 freeway to be shut down. Newsom criticized the White House on X, saying, quote, "We love our Marines and owe a debt of gratitude to Camp Pendleton, but next time the Vice President and the White House shouldn't be so reckless with people's lives for their vanity projects." The White House hasn't responded, but the communications director for J.D. Vance told the New York Times, quote, "Gavin Newsom wants people to think this exercise is dangerous. The Marine Corps says it is an established and safe practice." In honor of National Transfer Student Week, 2 local institutions are teaming up to make higher education more accessible and affordable. Thousands of Murrow College students have already gone on to get their degrees at National University. NBC7's Audra Stafford explains how this new deal will make it even faster.
Under this new expanded partnership, students, alumni, and employees here at Murrow College can continue their education at National University at a steep discount. This morning, representatives from both institutions signed a memorandum of understanding, formalizing the deal that will make higher education more affordable and accessible for more local students and professionals. Under the new agreement, Murrow students, alumni, and employees who are looking to earn a bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree at National University can do so at a reduction between 15 and 46%. The deal also offers flexible online and hybrid learning options and dedicated support for transfer students. Leaders at both institutions call it a win-win.
We serve very similar students. We serve students who are juggling life responsibilities. They've many times taken a non-traditional path to get to college education. And we're both set up, both Murrow College and National University are both set up to help to move them along their way and help them advance in their careers and to help them advance in their lives.
But we understand that to live and thrive in San Diego County, many times you need to escalate up the career ladder and to complete a higher education degree like a bachelor's or a master's or even a doctorate degree. And so we want to introduce as many opportunities for students to come in and out of the educational pathway as they need.
And what's more, they can start immediately. From Oceanside, I'm Audra Stafford, NBC7.
Meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us now with a look at our forecast. Hi, Sheena.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon today, we'll be in the mid-70s at the coast, mostly sunny. For the inland valleys, mid-80s, a really nice afternoon. Warm inland, mountains mid to upper 70s, deserts around 90 degrees. So after today, we'll start to get a little more of an onshore flow. For the coast, we cool down just a little bit tomorrow, about the mid-70s to low 70s. We'll see some early fog, afternoon sun. Wednesday, we could only be in the upper 60s at the coast, followed by Thursday at 70 degrees, Friday mid-70s, but then we have a little bit of a cooling trend again for the weekend with some more clouds, but we'll take a look at everyone's weekend forecast with your 10-day coming up.
Thank you. Today, the City Council will vote on a plan to protect people from ICE's stepped-up immigration efforts, why some critics say leadership is stepping on the government's toes.
You count on deeper investigations.
Why didn't you just let her go?
I'm trying to keep our family together.
You count on getting a response. You count on a committed team looking out for you.
A lot of our small business vendors tell me that you owe them quite a bit of money.
In 2 languages.
¿Por qué piensa que ellos no hacen más?
You count on results.
And they said, you have your money back.
And getting answers.
Do you still feel let down?
It's a slap in the face.
This is NBC 7 and Telemundo 20 investigates and responds. Only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Welcome back. The San Diego City Council will vote on a plan today to further limit cooperation with ICE. It's called the Due Process and Safety Ordinance. If passed, it would protect against federal activity that is either discriminatory or conducted without a warrant. And it would require federal law enforcement to have a judicial warrant to access non-public areas of city-controlled property. Councilmember Sean Elo Rivera wants to codify San Diego's sanctuary standing, not just symbolically, but with concrete policy.
The time right now is too serious to do symbolism, and we have to do things that actually will make a difference for folks.
The former chair of the San Diego County Republican Party says the proposed policy goes against the mandate handed to the Trump administration by voters, and that the city could be overstepping since immigration enforcement is a federal responsibility and local governments cannot legally interfere. The man accused of threatening to commit a mass shooting at a North County elementary school will soon learn his fate. Closing arguments are underway right now in the trial of Lee Lohr. The 40-year-old man is accused of sending hundreds of emails detailing his plans to shoot up Shoal Creek Elementary School in Carmel Mountain. A group of men wanted for killing a 59-year-old man at a Linda Vista park over the weekend is still on the run. San Diego police say the attack happened near the park's recreation center off Osler and Ulrich Street. He was found by someone on a sidewalk with serious injuries to his upper body. San Diego Fire Rescue tried to save his life, but he was too far gone. A man who lives nearby described what happened as a cycle of violence.
We'll try and make it nice with the new buildings, the new neighborhoods, or the new construction going on. They try to make it nice, to look nice. But if you don't take the people that's not nice out, then what's going to happen? What's going to change?
We reached out to police for more details, including if weapons were used and what kind of injuries the man had. They told us at this point they're not ready to release specifics in the investigation. Anyone with information is asked to contact police. A 30-foot height limit for buildings in the Midway District have been reinstated by a state appellate court. A 2022 ballot measure made lifting that height limit legal, but a judge shot that down, saying San Diego violated state environmental laws and abused its power. The height limit, which is about 3 stories, has been in place since the 70s. And meantime, experts say this might not have any impact on the Midway Rising project because of the amount of low-income housing in the plan, which would potentially allow it to circumvent the rule. San Diego City leaders can petition the Supreme Court to take up this case. NBC 7's meteorologist Sheena Parveen will have a look at your work week weather forecast right after this. Stay with us.
NBC 7 and Telemundo 20. Weather coverage you count on. You count on accuracy.
The winds are going to be increasing.
You count on these experts.
Take a look here at our future weather.
In 2 languages.
Más de 3 pulgadas de precipitación.
You count on innovative tech.
Look at our first alert Doppler radar.
From a team you depend on.
Dry conditions to round out this week.
You count on early warnings.
Because we had pretty significant rain.
Because you know every second counts.
It just kept getting worse and worse.
This is First Alert Weather. This is coverage you count on. Only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
Hi there, I'm NBC 7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. For today, about the mid-70s at the coast and sunny. Mid-80s inland, another warm day inland for the mountains, mid to upper 70s, deserts around 90 degrees. Tomorrow, slightly cooler. Wednesday will be the coolest day of the week. We're going to have more of an onshore flow. Cooler air mass moves in, followed by Thursday, and then into the weekend. We will cool down a little bit again. A storm system's going to be way up to our north over the weekend. We could see more clouds move in, but cooler, feeling certainly like fall. Mountains and deserts, much cooler by Wednesday and a little breezy.
Thousands of San Diegans spent their Sunday morning walking for a good cause. Making Strides Against Breast Cancer was held, and it was their biggest event of the year with their walk. 15,000 people in attendance. I was there along with Telemundo's Lizette Lopez. We were the MCs of the event. And we're still waiting on a final count of just how many participated and how much money was raised. But it was a wonderful day. NBC 7 and Telemundo 20 are the proud media sponsors of this event. More coverage you count on at NBC7.com. Thanks for watching.